So my plans for this place is I would actually like to move and get an acre or 2 acres of property, start a small homestead. But unfortunately, that's not in my budget right now. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to do as much homesteading on my 0.11 of an acre as I possibly can to get ready for when I can afford my land and move my tiny house onto that land. So let me show you what I've got going on so far and what my plans are for this place. What I have planted so far is we've got our strawberry plant. It's been giving me little bits of strawberries, nothing much, but as you can see, it's got blossoms all over the place on it. And it had 2 runners on there that I was able to pull off and plant also, so that'll give me 2 extra strawberry plants. Right here I have blackberry bush planted, and it's still only a few inches high, so I don't know if that'll produce this season. I'm not exactly sure how long it takes for that to grow. Okay, here's my little vegetable garden. And everything here has been planted from seed, and I planted it towards the end of April. And as you can see, it's mid-May now and everything's doing really good. I've got container pots, about 6 large container pots or grow bags, and those ones have russet and the yellow potatoes growing in them. And you can see they're doing quite well. It's not going to be long before they're able to be harvested. I've got about 6 cherry tomato plants, and you can see it's just starting to blossom on here. So I'm hoping to get a good yield off of those. Got our green onions, and I probably have way too much planted in the pot, but they're still doing really, really well. There's a couple more tomato plants here. Got some broccoli and cauliflower. And something's been eating at the leaves. I had it covered with netting and it didn't seem to help any. So we'll see what happens with those. We've got spinach. And there's some asparagus plants, which definitely won't be harvestable this year, but hopefully next year. And this is one of the small runners from the strawberry plant that I planted. And then again, we've got quite a few more potato plants over here. Over here is my little fire pit cooking area. I'm trying to do a lot of the cooking outside and save on electricity, because I would have liked to eventually get some solar panels installed. Again, not in the budget yet, but I can still at least do as much as I can off grid by doing some of the cooking and stuff outside over the fire pit. And I just kind of built this little shelving system for when I'm cooking outside for some firewood, which is soaked right now because of the rain, but little prep area. It works really good for when I'm cooking outside. And my backyard is shaded, so it's almost always, no matter what the temperature, nice and cool in the back area. This back corner right here, I'm planning on putting a small chicken coop here within the next month or two. And I'm going to have 2 to 3 hens back here. I'm keeping it in this back corner here because it's not visible from the road, and I am within city limits, so I'm not quite positive on what the zoning regulations are, even though it's a rural community. I know there's some neighbors down the road that have some chickens, and the person across the street used to have chickens because I could hear the rooster crowing every morning. I'm going to get 3 laying hens. I can't pronounce the name of the chicken that I plan on getting, but it's like a larger black hen with the red little combs. And they're supposed to be very calm and very quiet. And if I raise them from chicks, hopefully I can get my dog to be okay with them, even though they'll be in their separate enclosed area. I don't want my dog barking at them all the time because that would be really annoying. I'd like to get some rainwater barrels, but for right now, I'm just collecting rainwater in a bucket and using it for watering the plants when needed. Once I get a rain barrel, I'll start using that for some cooking and things like that once it's boiled and purified. And that'll also save on my water bill.